Hi, my name is Issa Star. Now, I want to do an improv acting challenge because improv is my favorite. So I think I'm just going to give myself a prompt and then we're going to work off of there. Okay, so I think I figured out what I want to do. I did a little bit of some warm-up acting. I don't know if that's a thing. We're going to do a scenario that might be generally easy. It's a confronting of a lost friendship. We're going to see how this goes. And action. I don't really know what to say. Look, there's a lot that I'm trying to say, but I don't really know how to say it. I didn't appreciate what you did. I thought it was not just unkind, but it was unfair. It was rude. And you had no reason to do that or say that. When you know that you are going to be the only person that's going to be there for someone, and then you turn around and completely ignore them for someone else, you didn't think part of that would hurt that person? You didn't think that would hurt me? Well, it did. It really did actually hurt me. No, you didn't. You spent the entire time with her. And what's even worse is you didn't even look at me once. Not once. You know how bad that feels? I didn't have anybody else there. I was only going because you were there and you were my friend. I mean, I thought we were friends. Apparently we're not, that we drifted apart. I know I'm still new to this whole friend thing, but when you have FaceTime calls that last for hours with somebody, or you text all the time, and then someone just randomly says, oh, we're drifting apart. I didn't have that at all. That was never on my side. How? I literally texted you like a couple hours before and was like, I don't know, I was like, hey, I'm so excited. It's not that I'm wanting a friendship again. I just want, maybe I want you to understand why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. No, it's not what I'm wanting. I'm not wanting it to be, no offense, I'm not wanting to be friends again. I just said all I want is for you to understand what you really did to me. I didn't see that we were drifting apart. I didn't see that we were changing. I didn't see any of that. So is my grip on friendship just broken, or is it just because yes, I did. In fact, because of that, I just stopped. I was tired of being the only one inside of friendships. I guess it just made me realize that did I really have any friends? Was I wrong in all of my assumptions? Were people just not wanting to be friends with me, but they were sticking around anyway? See that right there? You're just like so nonchalant and careless about it. You actually hurt somebody. Me, who used to be your friend. I don't know if friendships work different than you, but for me, friends are supposed to be there for each other, and if they hurt the other person, they apologize and they try to make it right. They don't just blow it off and say it was the other person's fault and just completely ignore them. That's not how friendship works. I don't know if you have something different. Yeah, I'm mad. You think you didn't do anything wrong. Am I correct in assuming this? That you don't think that you didn't do anything wrong? Well then, I guess this story doesn't really have a happy ending. Alright, so what do I think? How was that? Did I convincingly portray the irritated best friend? So it started out one way, but I kind of changed into an actual experience I had, so maybe that helped. I don't know, but that was all completely improv. I promise I wasn't looking at a script or anything. My room is kind of a mess. What do we think? Let me know what I should really work on in the comments, because I really want to tackle those things that I'm not the best at. But I think my problem is I'm actually a little too dramatic, a little too expressive. The problem is I'm naturally like that. I'm naturally expressive. I'm naturally very much hands moving, body moving, just very expressive in that way, so trying to dial it back to make a convincing character is a bit difficult for me, so I know I need to work on that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching.